Welcome to the Tom Greene Show, or this week, the Jordan Bennett eating and drinking a Mountain Dew Show.
That's the way to go.
Oh man, and this show is presented by the KFC Famous Bowl, because today is Potato Bowl Tuesday.
They don't have the right chicken in it this time, so it kind of pissed me off.
Yum, it looks so good, doesn't it? Oh yeah.
It's not as good as what you think. I just put some on your freaking table.
That's alright, this is an old table anyway. But anyway, presented by the Famous Bowl, because it's Potato Bowl Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. Because I'm a fat ass.
$3.99, Potato Bowl, medium drink. I usually splurge and get wedges and 2 biscuits, but not today. Anyway, we have Jordan Bennett on the show today. Because I can have him on the show.
Why not? Why the fuck not?
And this show is the Stanley Cup Finals show. Because it's the cup.
No Red Wings, unfortunately, this year. I'm calling it next year, though.
I really hope so. Oh, here was my chalk.
There's your chalk. Write something quick. Go.
Why not? We're filming. Go ahead and talk the Stanley Cup Finals while I'm doing this.
I don't know what to talk about. Really? I don't know what to say, really. I can care less about both teams.
Anyway, I will reveal what I wrote if you can see it when I pick. But anyway, our show, the Stanley Cup Finals, it features the Eastern Conference. The Boston Bruins. Unfortunately, without Timmy. Because he wanted to sit out a year and he got traded to the Islanders.
Who's that?
Tim Thomas.
Oh, the goalie, yeah. The guy from Michigan.
Mm-hmm. From where in Michigan?
I don't know, Flint?
Close.
Bergen or something like that?
Davison. I actually know somebody who teaches in Davison. But anyway, the Boston Bruins with a new goalie. Tuukka Rask, I think his name is. Something like that. He's been a phenomenal goalie. Gotta have these potato bowls, man, because this is what's fueling me through this show.
Even though it's not the right chicken, I already finished mine. Because again, I'm a hashtag fat ass.
Anyway. They barely got past Toronto. Lost, and I wish Toronto
In the
won
miracle,
that series.
and the miracle comeback in the game, in Game 7 in the first round.
From being
Crazy.
down 4 goals to 1.
With like what, 3 minutes left or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. They made it against the arch nemesis, the Western Conference champion. I don't even have to say their name because I cannot stand this team. The Chicago Blackhawks.
Yep. Don't really like them. That's all I have to say.
I can't stand the Blackhawks.
Even though they got Brandon Zott from the Saginaw Spirit.
I had a lot of respect for Brandon Saad
Mm-hmm.
until he went to the Hawks. Cannot go from Michigan.
It's like the only reason I want to see Chicago win is to see Brandon Zott hold up a Stanley Cup. That'd be pretty sweet.
Chicago's coach is one that rarely ever smiles. Joel Quenneville.
Mike Babcock can barely talk, so I guess it's relatable
True.
from the Red Wings.
Although you gotta admit, Quenneville has really led this team to greatness this year. 23, or was it 24 straight?
Yep.
To the least
Yep.
point to start
Yep.
the season.
Yep. I thought they were gonna walk away with the Stanley Cup this year, but they definitely mellowed out towards the playoff time. But somehow they got to the final. Is that what they were predicted to go to?
Mm-hmm. And how funny. They got 24 straight games with a point, and then they lost to who but the Colorado Avalanche.
Right. Yeah. And
5-1.
A couple of those games against the Red Wings, they had going to overtime
Mm-hmm.
to get that.
But then, of course, the game before we went to a game was that 7-1 blowout.
Yeah. And then we came out pissed and beat the Avalanche, so it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
That's one rivalry I wish we had back, was the Red Wings versus the Avalanche. I miss that so much.
Mike Vernon
Mike-
against Patrick.
Waugh.
Wow.
Or Osgood versus Waugh was the better
Yes.
fight.
But still, you cannot say Patrick Roy because you're not a hockey
You're
fan.
not a hockey fan if you say Patrick Roy. I'm just telling you right now.
It's Patrick. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Patrick. Wow. Okay?
Coach of the Avalanche now, too.
Yes. Oh, I love the Avalanche. Who's their coach? Patrick Roy. You're not a fan of hockey. I'm sorry, but you're not a fan of hockey. Anyway, that's our Western Conference talk. Eastern Conference. The Boston Bruins. Back in the Stanley Cup final. After 3 years ago, or was it 2 years ago, beating Vancouver in a Game 7, which caused riots out in the streets of Vancouver.
Freaking Canadians are fucking nuts. They did the same pretty much did the same thing when Toronto lost against Boston, which that's understandable too.
I was trying to see if they were going to riot, but CBC didn't really have coverage of it.
They probably did. I'm pretty damn sure they did.
Because we somehow get Montreal's CBC, not Toronto's.
I never watched a Canadian network.
watched,
Even though NBC is totally biased when it comes to whether they like a team or not. Obvious. Not the Detroit Red Wings. Oh, the Red Wings just won the game. Let's talk about how bad Chicago played.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Although I like Doc Emmerich. But I watched the Canadian channel for Don Cherry. That guy is funny. But anyway.
Got some on your shirt there.
Yep, I just splattered some potato bowl on my shirt, so go ahead.
He's saving some for later. Now this video's gonna get like about 1,000 views just for the spill on the shirt.
That would be funny. But anyway, we've analyzed both teams, I hope. Now we go to our pick. Last time we had a big final show, there were 8 people here. Today there just stands 2.
Because there's not enough hockey fans out there. Too many NBA fans. And my dad's calling me.
He can wait.
He can wait.
Anyway,
Freaking
the last time I remember when I was in the car when Jordan's dad called. It was funny because there's a little statue of Jesus on Dixie Highway on I-75, and we passed that figurehead. And when Jordan was talking to his dad, Dad had said, "Where are you going, son?" And he said, "We're passing Jesus."
Yep.
And almost every time I go to Detroit now, I purposely text Jordan a photo of that figurehead saying, "We're passing Jesus."
And I don't text him back.
But anyway, Bruins or Blackhawks? Who's your pick?
I'm gonna be rooting for the Bruins, but my gut tells me Chicago Blackhawks in 6 or 7. Think they're just too deep and too strong. Goalie's a little bit better too, I think. Crawford.
Crawford is good, I will admit. But let me roll this 1 second.
What you pulling up there?
You will see in a second. Here's my prediction. When it decides to load.
Howl with me so that we might set the 7 seas ablaze with fear.
So I'm guessing that means you're picking the Bruins.
Well, let me. Upset.
I wouldn't call it an upset. The game, it's gonna go to at least game 6 or 7. At least.
Bruins in 6.
I'll call them the underdogs, but it's not like it's an upset or anything.
But still, if the Bruins win.
Okay.
Bruins in 6. Why? Because the Bruins are the hot team. Lately, it's been more of the hot team wins rather than the best team.
And I would like to see Boston win just because of the whole entire Boston Marathon deal, you know.
Mm-hmm. Which that was.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool
Mm-hmm.
to have them win a Stanley Cup.
Yes, or any championship to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I still hope everybody that has been affected by that bombing is okay. And now I've already done a moment of silence for them a long time ago, and let's hope they're better. But anyway, Bruins in 6. Enjoy the Stanley Cup Finals just like you're enjoying the NBA Finals. You have a great day. I'm just about to finish my potato bowl. So,
And just for Tom's sake, go Heat.
the Heat. Go Spurs!